So here we are at a game of Scythe. This is actually being played on our very special table that was just recently made by one of our regulars here, Stephen Moore. It's a beautiful game table, but they have the top on it. There is an insert. We'll show you more about that later. But right now, I just want to introduce you to some of the people here, and I want you to get see their opinions on what they feel about the game Scythe. So this is Adam right here. Adam is actually, he's in charge of the games here in the library in the retail section. He works here at Meepleville. So Adam, what are some of your thoughts about Scythe here?
Oh, I love it. You know that already. I've played a million games so far. I think one of my favorite parts is you can put resources on the map, and then that allows someone else to come in and kind of take those resources away, whereas most games you have resources in a little pile so you can't touch them. It kind of adds like a neat kind of layer to the game that you don't see in most games.
And you have, so how many times have you played this game right now, would you say?
I think this is probably like high teens, maybe hitting 20 with this game right here.
Yeah.
So,
and Adam also just recently got your extension for the game.
yeah, I got
right?
my supersized board piece here, just came in the mail today. So.
Oh, very good. And Pierre, how about you? What are some of your thoughts? What do you like about Scythe?
I really like the fact that there's no two playthrough that are the same. Like, there's many different ways of winning the game. It's every time is like a new discovery. It's pretty cool. Played it about 10 times so far, and I still love it.
And about how many different factions have you had the chance to try?
Only 4 so far. But yeah, very different factions, very different gameplay for each one, and it's really interesting. Again, like playing it with 6 people as we do tonight is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It really changes the gameplay, it changes the strategy. So, really cool.
Very good.
Definitely one of the best games I played this year.
Okay, and Patty's one of our members, as you can see. This is actually your first time playing Scythe, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know exactly at what point you guys are in the game right now, but being your first time playing this game, Patty, what would be your opinions on it?
It's both thematically and mechanically really engaging and interesting. At no point do you really feel like you're not being involved in the game. It's not like one of those, well, I made my turn, I'll go walk away for 10, 20 minutes until it's my turn again. Everything is really engaging. All the figurines and the factions are really diverse, and it's really inclusive. Like, it shows everyone from all walks of life. It's really cool. It's not something you normally see in a board game.
Oh, very good. As this is definitely a game you would play again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? All right, and Bobby, you've played this about 3 or 4 times now?
It's actually my second time. I like this faction way better than the one I played last time. I love this game. It's really great. I love that all the miniatures look really cool. But isn't that crazy how much detail they have? The theme feels really strong with this game too. I also like how many options there are for victory, but I do like that there's also one singular resource everyone has to go through, popularity. But then you can also get lots of points for these 3 side resources. You kind of have to go for both popularity and at least one other thing to win. It's really interesting to see what people go for.
So you like the fact that there's a lot of diversity in the game. You have to like concentrate in several different areas.
Yes, you do.
All right, and Adam, since you've played this game quite a bit, what do you find to be the sweet spot as far as number of players?
So this is the biggest game by far I've played, being 6. We just got the expansion in last week. I would say probably 3 to 4 is best.
Okay.
We've played 1 5-player game. Again, this is our first 6-player game. Definitely 3 to 4.
And how about 2? Have you tried that yet?
My very first game I did 2. And I think your first time playing, 2 is great. It gives both you and the other guy kind of a good opportunity to just kind of work through the system, learn the game a little bit. After that, you can jump up to 3. The biggest drawback with 2 players is combat is a small part of the game, even in a 6-player. But with 2, you can just ignore combat pretty easily. And both of you can play your own little 1-player game.
Right.
So it's not quite as interactive, but it still can be if you want it to be.
Oh, very good. And Pierre, what are your thoughts on the components so far? Now, I know some of these things, Adam, are not with the base game, right? You have upgraded. But are the general components the ones that come with the game?
Yeah, everything here is actually base game stuff.
Okay.
All my other stuff's in the mail, minus this giant board extension.
Okay.
There's actually, if you play the other half of this board, it's the exact same map. It's just all the hexes are shrank down a little bit. So it gives you, it's a little bit more cluttered when you have a bigger game like this.
Okay.
So when you're playing the big 5, 6, 7-player games, it's great to have this extra board piece just kind of flip over to the dark side, the big side.
Nice. Okay, so now since these are the basic components, Pierre, what are your thoughts on the quality of the components?
They're very good. It's the miniatures are pretty cool. Every faction has its different miniatures for the heroes, for the workers as well. Let's see. We have different mechs as well. Each faction has its own personality, and you can really see that in the miniatures, in the faction cards, in the player mat. The board itself is really cool. It's really detailed, and you can really feel, like, you get the feel of the mood they're trying to get, which is this alternate 1920s. It's beautiful. It's a pleasure for the eyes as well.
Oh, very good. And Patty, since this is your first time and you do say you like it, the suggested retail price of Scythe is $80. Do you find that price to be too high, too low? Do you find it to be good? Or
I find it to be an investment. It's one, with Christmas coming, it's always a good gift to find under the tree. But it is a daunting, so it's definitely not like a, first game you get. It's something you get, kind of like the crown jewel of your collection, per se. It's the game you bring out when you're going to be in for a long game night.
But do you think, as far as like the quality of the components in the game, and that it's definitely worth the price point?
I definitely agree. Like, the quality itself is just so good for $80 for all the miniatures and everything. Yeah.
Okay, and very good. And Bobby, what kind of gamer do you think Scythe is best suited for?
Someone who likes to crush their friends. I mean, legitimately. Like, as soon as you sit down for this game, your intention is to win and to rub it in somebody's face. So, I'm looking at you, Adam. I'm looking at you. So it's definitely a fun game for just trying to outwit people. Like, that is definitely the goal. So if you like to outwit people, Scythe is a perfect choice.
So would you say, if you're you consider yourself a Euro gamer, Scythe would definitely be one you'd want to add to your collection?
I think it's kind of the pinnacle of a bunch of Euro game style games. Like, it brings together aspects of Terra Mystica with war games that I haven't seen anywhere else besides in Scythe. So it's an incredible game.
Well, fantastic. Well, as you can see, everybody here playing the game absolutely love it. Scythe has already jumped into the top 10 on Board Game Geek. I would say it's probably one of the best games of 2016. And thank you all very much for your time. That's the critique of Scythe here at Meepleville.